Good afternoon, dear students. Good afternoon, Moni madam.
Good afternoon, sir.
अभी स्क्रीन पर 3 स्टूडेंट्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं, तो you can please start the session.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, dear students. As you know that regularly every week we conduct this Google Meet session for our students to listen to their grievances related to various aspects of the education that you are pursuing with IGNOU. So today is the session which is related to the component of projects, practicals and internships of various programs. So if you have any queries related to project, practicals or internships, then you can ask your question here and we are here to give solutions as far as possible. So I will just invite you one by one and you can just put your question to us. So first of all, I would like to call Anuradha Kumari. You may unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak about the issues that you are facing. Anuradha Kumari.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And my enrollment number is 185519212, and my query is related to is not for project and etc. It is for assignment. So can I say?
Anuradha, actually, for assignment, if you have queries related to assignment, then you can join the Google Meet session on Monday at the same time and with the same Google Meet link.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. If it is a general query regarding dates, then I would like to tell you that as of now, the last date of submission is 31st of March. But if you have
it is not
queries
related to date.
of marks or other things, then for that you will have to join this Google Meet session on Monday.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I will join.
Okay. Okay, then next, Tripta Rawat. I think you have joined yesterday also, Tripta.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
please
sir.
say.
Yes, good afternoon.
या मैम मेरा एक तो यही प्रैक्टिकल का क्वेरी एक्चुअली कल था, मैंने मिड में ज्वाइन किया था तो आई कुडंट लिसन प्रॉपरली कि कुछ हमारा वाला MAPC जुलाई 2021 में मेरा एडमिशन है एंड मैम उसका जो प्रैक्टिकल्स का जो डेट है वो मुझको पूछना था कि कब तक एक्सपेक्टेड है एंड मैम कल प्रैक्टिकल फाइल के बारे में मैंने क्वेरी किया था तो मैम जब प्रैक्टिकल्स हो जाएंगे उसी के बाद सबमिट करना होगा ना प्रैक्टिकल फाइल?
जब आप प्रैक्टिकल कर लेंगे उसके बाद ही सबमिट करेंगे और जहाँ तक डेट्स की बात है वो डेट्स फिलहाल हमारे पास नहीं है और जैसा आपको पता होगा अभी टर्म एंड एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं दिसंबर 2021 के सो आई मीन टेंटेटिवली आई एम सेइंग नॉट एग्जैक्टली बट टेंटेटिवली जो भी अभी प्रैक्टिकल्स होंगे वो एग्जाम्स के ओवर होने के बाद ही होंगे बट आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू आस्क मिस्टर राजीव हमारे पास कोई और इन्फॉर्मेशन है तृप्ता को देने के लिए रिगार्डिंग प्रैक्टिकल्स? प्रोजेक्ट सेक्शन से हमारे साथ मिस्टर राजीव हैं. राजीव, Tripta probably he is not able to hear me. तो आप प्रैक्टिकल्स के लिए आप RC Delhi-1 की वेबसाइट देखते रहिएगा. जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे पास आती है तो वो वहाँ पे अपलोड करते हैं और इंडिविजुअली हम लोग स्टूडेंट्स को भी इन्फॉर्म करते हैं. तो आप अपना ईमेल आईडी चेक करा लीजिए. अगर आपने ईमेल आईडी जो दिया है आप उसको रेगुलरली चेक करती हैं तो फिर उस पे हम लोग इन्फॉर्मेशन जरूर भेजते हैं जो भी एलिजिबल स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं और करंट सेशन के होते हैं. तो वो इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको भेज दी जाएगी व्हेनेवर द डेट्स आर फाइनलाइज्ड और जिस भी स्टडी सेंटर पे होगा तो हम आपको इन्फॉर्म करेंगे हम लोग.
ठीक है. तो मैम ये इस वाले एग्जाम के खत्म होने के बाद ही होगा इतना श्योर शॉट है मैम लाइक मिड ऑफ अप्रैल?
यही है कि अभी टर्म एंड एग्जाम्स के खत्म होने के बाद ही हमारे पास हम लोग इसको शेड्यूल कर पाएंगे.
ठीक है मैम. एक क्वेरी और है, हालांकि वो असाइनमेंट से रिलेटेड है, जस्ट रिगार्डिंग सबमिशन. मैम बस सिर्फ मेरे को इतना पूछना है कि सबमिशन मेरा नहीं हो रहा है तो इज इट ओके?
कीजिए अपने स्टडी सेंटर पे क्योंकि अभी तो सभी स्टडी सेंटर्स पे फेस टू फेस मोड में सबमिशन हो रहा है तो आप अपने असाइनमेंट्स को डोंट वेट फॉर द लास्ट डेट की 31st मार्च लास्ट डेट है तो हम तभी करेंगे. इट मे गेट एक्सटेंडेड, वी आर नॉट श्योर एज ऑफ नाउ, वी डोंट हैव एनी आइडिया, बट एज ऑफ नाउ द लास्ट डेट इज 31st ऑफ मार्च. पर अगर आपके
मैम
असाइनमेंट पे लास्ट डेट कुछ और लिखा है, अप्रैल और समथिंग, तो आप तब तक भी सबमिट कर सकती हैं.
मैम एक्चुअली हमारा जो स्टडी सेंटर है, एक्चुअली मैम मैंने मंडे को भी अटेंड किया मीटिंग, तो मैम स्टडी सेंटर तो क्लोज है अभी तक. इट इज जामिया 0707.
See, actually, Jamia, yesterday also, because you attended the meeting and you must have heard that we are having some issues at that center. तो
जी
उस सेंटर के असाइनमेंट सबमिशन का कोई लिंक है जो आरसी दिल्ली 1 की वेबसाइट पे है, तो आप उसको देख सकती हैं. बट इफ यू हैव एनी एडिशनल और डिटेल्ड क्वेरीज अबाउट सबमिशन, देन यू कैन जॉइन द गूगल मीट सेशन ऑन मंडे
मैम वो आप
थ्रू द सेम लिंक.
जी मैम, आप जो बता रहे हैं मैम, मैंने वो एक्चुअली साइट पर तो नहीं है अभी गूगल लिंक, बट कुछ बच्चों को, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को मेल आया है जिसमें कि गूगल लिंक जो है शेयर किया गया है, तो मैम
तो
वो
आप
सबके लिए है.
उस लिंक को आप यूज कर सकती हैं और आप भी उसमें सबमिट कर सकती हैं अगर आप 0707 की स्टूडेंट हैं तो.
बट मैम वो सर्वर, इट इज शोइंग कि सर्वर इज रिजेक्टेड, तो मैम बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. और मैम मेरा असाइनमेंट तो 20 दिन हो गए कंप्लीट हुए, बट
तो
आई एम
आप
नॉट.
एक बार मंडे को सेशन ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा, तृप्ता, असाइनमेंट रिलेटेड जो सेशन होता है आप उसको ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा. और जो भी आपकी जो स्पेसिफिक क्वेरी है सबमिशन और वो गूगल मीट के लिंक रिजेक्शन रिगार्डिंग, वो आप मंडे को बात कर लीजिएगा इस गूगल मीट और सेम लिंक के थ्रू.
श्योर मैम, श्योर. थैंक यू मैम.
त्रिपा,
जी
अगर
सर.
अगर आप हमारे इन सेशंस को रेगुलरली अटेंड कर रहे हैं
जी
तो शायद आपने नोटिस किया होगा कि हमारे रीजनल सेंटर पर अलग अलग कंपोनेंट्स के लिए अलग अलग टीम्स बनी हुई हैं.
जी सर.
तो असाइनमेंट वाला जो कंपोनेंट है उसको डॉक्टर विकास सिंघल देते हैं, और उसके लिए मंडे वाला दिन जो है ना वो डेडिकेटेड स्पेसिफाइड मंडे वाला दिन किया हुआ है.
जी जी जी
है
सर.
ना. तो ये एक इस पर्टिकुलर डे पर हम लोग जिस पर्टिकुलर टीम के साथ आप स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इकट्ठा होते हैं, अगर आप उस टीम से वही वाले क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे तो हमारी टीम को आपके क्वेश्चंस को रिप्लाई करने में बहुत आसानी रहेगी.
जी सर.
अगर आप टीम ए से टीम बी या टीम सी वाले क्वेश्चन पूछने लग जाएंगे तो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्टी होगी हमें.
यस सर, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सॉरी सर, बट सर मेरा प्रैक्टिकल से रिलेटेड भी सवाल था, इसलिए मैंने सर वो किया था. एंड
यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम, यू आर ऑलवेज मोस्ट वेलकम. हम ये सेशंस आप सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ही लगा रहे हैं.
जी सर.
बट छोटा सा एक इशू यही है कि अलग अलग कंपोनेंट के लिए अलग अलग डेज डिसाइडेड हैं.
जी सर.
और उन पर्टिकुलर डेज में वो पर्टिकुलर टीम अवेलेबल होती है.
ठीक है सर.
है ना. यस यस. थैंक यू
आई
सो
टेक केयर सर. थैंक यू सर.
मच.
Nancy, you may ask your question.
Yes, good afternoon. My question is, I am a Jan 2020 batch student. My enrollment number is 2001 702068. हमारा जो फर्स्ट ईयर का प्रैक्टिकल है वो अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, which is MPCL 007.
Which study center, Nancy?
JMC 0713.
JMC में तो प्रैक्टिकल्स हुए थे.
नहीं, हमारा MPCL 007 नहीं, MPCL 007 का ना तो सबमिशन लिया गया है, ना हमारा वाइवा हुआ है, और हमारे थियोरी एग्जाम्स हो गए हैं, उसके रिजल्ट्स भी आ गए हैं, लेकिन अभी तक हमारा कोई भी प्रैक्टिकल नहीं हुआ है ऑफ द Jan 2020 बैच.
See, practicals were conducted at JMC and exams were also conducted. I am not sure whether for MPCL 7 or not. It might have been conducted.
Other
You might have
exams
missed it.
Other exams were conducted. Our teacher was Miss Gargi, JMC की जो काउंसलर थी. उन्होंने हमें हम उनसे रेगुलरली टच में हैं Jan 2020 बैच के स्टूडेंट्स. हमारे फर्स्ट ईयर के प्रैक्टिकल्स अभी तक नहीं हुए हैं.
अगर आप उनसे टच में हैं, नांसी, then you can very well make a request to her to arrange the practical sessions for MPCL 007, because now the centers are functioning in the
no,
face
she
to
said
face
she hasn't got any this thing from IGNOU to conduct the practical session. Practical file की कोई link नहीं आई है for the Jan 2020 session. तो वो कैसे करेंगी?
नहीं, प्रीवियस में भी उन्होंने कोई लिंक उन्होंने खुद से बनाया था, हम लोगों ने कोई लिंक नहीं बनाया था. So if you're talking to Gargi madam and if things are not getting resolved, you can speak to the coordinator, assistant coordinator at that center, Dr. Sunita Narayan. Okay.
Dr. Sunita Narayan.
Yeah.
Secondly, also one more thing was there
Moreover,
that
अब जब फेस टू फेस मोड में एक्टिविटीज पार्शियली रिज्यूम हो गई हैं, तो फिर लिंक बनाने का कोई मतलब देयर इज नो पर्पस एक्चुअली टू क्रिएट अ लिंक व्हेन थिंग्स आर रिज्यूमिंग इन द फेस टू फेस मोड. So you can go to the study center and speak to the coordinator, assistant coordinator.
Actually, ma'am, I would like to tell you that in the JMC center, there is a lot of mismanagement because earlier also, जो हमारे, I'm doing my second year in clinical. I've registered for my second year now, and that is in clinical psychology. उसका December में exam होना था, which I am going to give in June, but I have submitted my project file, my internship file, as well as my practical अपनी submit होगी after the exams. So अब internship file में जो हमारे counselor थे वो डॉक्टर राजेश्वर उपाध्याय थे for the GMC center. अब उनको mid उसमें session में हटा दिया गया है और मेरे पास मेरी internship file वापस I have got a mail from the RCD1 telling me that आपका जो internship file में है उसमें राजेश्वर उपाध्याय सर ने evaluation नहीं किया है and it has reached the RC1. अब मुझे फिर से practical file का hard copy बनाना पड़ रहा है. I have to go and have it evaluated by the new person. I think Dr. Sonika है अब, और फिर मुझे 31st March तक internship file भी submit करनी है. और वहाँ पे if I would like to tell you, JMC center में it is becoming a very big problem. गार्गी मैम से हम बात करते हैं, but she says MPL 007 पता नहीं कब conduct होगा. The funny part is that July 2020 का हो गया है, लेकिन Jan 2020 का नहीं हुआ है.
Nancy, see, actually study centers से जब हम लोग students को attach करते हैं, so that is for the purpose of providing academic support to the students. Now, if there is any academic support to be provided, then that has to be provided by the study center. If Gargi madam is saying that practicals, when we do not know when it is going to be conducted, then this answer to when it is going to be conducted is to be given by the study center and not by us. Okay.
But she says no. But she's telling me that you are going. She's telling me we haven't got any intimation from the RCD1 to conduct the practicals. So how can we conduct it?
It's not like that. It is the other way around. In fact, that study centers formulate the schedule, whether it is the counseling schedule or the practical schedule, and they send it to the regional center. And from here, we inform the students, and we also upload it on the regional center's website. So it is not for us to plan; it is for them to schedule.
So what am I? This is my second year. June my session is going to. I'm going to give the exams, and I'm supposed to pass out of IGNOU because I want to complete this course in 2 years. I want to study further.
We understand that. So what you can do is that now, because things have partially resumed in the face-to-face mode, and I also spoke to the assistant coordinator of that center last week due to some other issue. So I know they are functioning. They are visiting at the study center on weekends. So you can very well visit the study center and inquire about the conduct of your practicals. You can also give reference of this Google Meet, and you can also give reference to the conversation that we had just now. And you can tell them to initiate scheduling the practicals of MPCL 007.
For all the Jan 2020 batch.
For whoever is there, everybody can attend. It is not specifically, I mean, if somebody is a backlog student, then they can also attend. So I mean, it is for them to schedule.
No, it's not the practical session. The practical session is done. I am talking about the submission of the file and the viva and the interview. I'm talking about the MPL 007 exam.
I just said to Tripta also that any practical exam will be conducted only after the term and exam gets over, which is ongoing right now, and it will probably conclude by 2nd or 3rd week of April, 15th, 16th of April.
Will be the exam for my second year, right? I'm talking about my first year MPL 007, जिसका exam already मैं last December में दे चुकी हूँ, December 2020 में दे चुकी हूँ.
तो एग्जाम आपने दे दिया है ना, तो अब उसमें पेंडिंग क्या है?
Ma'am, I've given the theory exams.
So you're talking about the practicals, right?
Exactly. So I'm in second year now. I
Practicals will be
registered
conducted
myself.
after, it doesn't matter you are in the first year or second year. When the MPCL exam will be conducted, you can just give the exam, and any practical exam will be scheduled only after the term and exams get over.
So, in other words, if I was to understand this correctly, so MPCL 007, which is my first year practical, and my second year practical are going to be conducted together.
As per the dates provided by the study center.
Okay. But this is getting very harassing for the students, ma'am, that, we have to run from pillar to post.
No, see, if there is a problem with any particular academic counselor, like just now you spoke about a name, academic counselor at the study center 0713. So as a student, you may not be aware, but as academics and functionaries of the regional center, we know that there was some issue and there were some complaints against that particular person, because of which some action was taken. So because you are a student, you're not aware, so you think that you're being harassed. But the thing is that we are working very hard to see that students are not harassed, in fact. So if there is a complaint against anybody, then the regional center is bound to take action.
No, it's not about that. The fact of the matter is that when you talk to the study center says the RCD1 will decide. When you talk to RCD1, it says study center will decide.
That the study center will propose the schedule and we will inform the students. So now it is your turn to go to the study center and request for conduct of practicals and sort out whatever queries you have related to your practical exam.
Okay. Also, one more question that I will follow up. Second question is that my internship file, which I had submitted, usme the teacher which you're talking about has not given the evaluation scheme. So now I have got a mail from the from the RCD1 saying that I need to put the evaluation scheme, add the evaluation scheme by the new counselor and submit it to RCD1. So my question is that should I myself go and submit the file to RCD1, or should I submit it to the JMC center and they will send the file to RCD1?
Please follow the guidelines that have been given to you through email.
So they say you have to come to RCD1, but because my counselor had a problem saying that marks hum aapko kaise de de, how can we give the marks and give it to you to hand over? हमारे हिसाब से तो पहले
मेल आपको किसने भेजा है?
I've got it from the RCD1 only.
राजीव, आपको इसके बारे में कुछ जानकारी है?
हेलो.
हाँ राजीव,
आवाज आ रही है मैडम मेरी?
हाँ जी
मैडम, हमने ही भेजा है क्योंकि जो उसमें एवेल्युएशन सीट में इंटरनल मार्क्स नहीं है इनके, तो इसलिए मेल भेजा होगा वो, क्योंकि कल ही परसों मैंने मेल भेजे हैं सारे स्टूडेंट को, जो कुछ जिसमें कि इंटरनल एवेल्युएशन या एक्सटर्नल एवेल्युएशन के मार्क्स नहीं है.
हाँ, तो वो इंटरनल एवेल्युएशन के लिए जो मार्क्स अब मुझे मिलेंगे, जो मैम मुझे देंगी, तो वो मैं खुद अपने आप आके RCD1 में सबमिट कर सकती हूँ ना फाइल?
आप आ सकती हैं, कोई करवा सकते हैं, मतलब फाइल यहाँ तक पहुँचनी चाहिए.
हाँ ठीक है, तो ये तो नहीं है ना कि JMC सेंटर में जाएगा फिर वहीं से आएगा?
नहीं, फिर वो पता नहीं कब तक भेजेंगे, उनके यहाँ नहीं. उनको बोलिए कि आप मार्क्स दे दीजिए इसमें और इसको हम वहाँ पर भिजवा देंगे, जमा करवा देंगे.
हाँ ठीक है, फाइन, that solves a lot of my problems.
Okay, Manu Kaushik, please unmute yourself. Manu Kaushik, Shoaib Akhtar or Adlin, I think you also were there yesterday.
Yes, ma'am, I had the same
Yeah,
concern.
Adlin, please continue.
Yeah, I actually had a word with one of the teachers from the study center and they are telling me that अभी तक notice नहीं आया है IGNOU से कि online होगा practical या offline होगा, so just wait. क्योंकि ma'am, we are supposed to make the file also, like my examination, internship, project, everything is done. I'm just waiting for the practical to get conducted so that I can further study, because I've got admission in another university as well and I have to join in from July.
Which program is it?
MAPC.
Which study center?
JMC.
So JMC has been conducting the activities online till now?
Yeah, classes have been done from my side. I just have to give the practical examination, submit the file so that I can get my grade card and then I can pursue my education further in another university.
Sir, would you like to say something regarding this conduct of activities in the face-to-face mode or online mode? Because I think your inputs are required over here, sir.
As in, ma'am, online classes, how it's been conducted?
Online classes are, I mean, classes, counseling sessions are being conducted online as of now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my concern is that when, like, will the practical be online, offline? Like, we have our files ready. We have made our files since December, but we don't know where to submit. There's no link as such for the practical file submission. And when I contacted the teacher, he's telling me that, there's no date as such. So if it is offline, then you have to come to the study center and submit it here. But if it is online, then there will be a link provided. But there is
For
no information
assignments?
from IGNOU.
No, practical files or like these things you can submit in person only, because no links have been created for submission of any files. So that is to be done offline only.
And like, we can go anytime to the study center and just submit the file.
Yes, that is as per the timings of the study center.
But our projects are been made from the online topics, like when there was pandemic, so there were two different content. Like, there are different topics for offline practicals, and there are different topics for online practical. So we have made the file on the basis of online practical.
See, that is a different thing, whether you have made it as per online practical guidelines or offline practical guidelines. But if you have more confusion regarding this, then I think you can speak to the program coordinator, or you can write to psychology@ignou.ac.in, because this is
Okay.
a subject specific thing. So I will not be able to say much that, whether if you have made it as per online guidelines or something. So that you'll have to see. Just a second. Yes, please continue. So, Adeline, I think your queries are resolved now.
Yes, ma'am. So uh,
Shoaib?
yes,
Yes.
situation at the university now.
See, fast or slow, I mean, it is your pace. Okay. But the university has a set of guidelines and an academic calendar to follow. So we just follow that academic calendar. But yes, you do your things, and hopefully it'll also be done from our end.
Ma'am, but my files and everything has done, like, it's months now. But I'm just waiting for the date to come so that I can submit and give my
राजीव,
practical.
आप कुछ इसमें ऐड करना चाहेंगे इनके जो फाइल्स है उसके बारे में, प्रैक्टिकल फाइल्स के बारे में?
नहीं मैडम, ये तो फिर अब जो स्टडी सेंटर जो एग्जाम करवाएंगे ये वही डिसाइड करेंगे कि किस तरह से कैसे, जो जैसे किया है उसी तरह से तो उनको ही डिसाइड करना है कि वो ऑफलाइन ले रहे हैं ऑनलाइन ले रहे हैं।
सर, आई रिक्वेस्ट द रीजनल डायरेक्टर अशोक सर, अगर आप कुछ इस पे, बिकॉज ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन रिगार्डिंग कंडक्ट ऑफ एकेडमिक एक्टिविटीज, इफ यू वांट टू ऐड समथिंग.
Yes. Please repeat your question. Let me please understand the question.
Sir, we have made our practical files, but we are not
Okay.
sure, like, how and when are we supposed to submit it? Because I had a word with one of the teachers, and he's telling me that wait for now, because IGNOU say there's no notice as such that will it be conducted online or offline. And there's a lot of difference when it comes to the content of the practical file, because we have made it according to the online content. The topics are different there.
Okay, no problem. But you have your practical file ready with you, hard copy.
Yes, soft copy. We have typed the entire thing.
Okay, you have typed it.
Yes.
Okay. But I think that
Sir, actually, submission is not an issue because they have to submit in the face-to-face mode only. No link has been created for submission. But
yes.
she is asking about, because probably at 0713, they are having this confusion that whether to conduct the exam in the online mode or in the offline mode. I
I
think
think
because of that, MPCL 007 practicals also have not been taken up.
Okay, but I think that because now the things are moving towards normalization, so everything perhaps is going to be offline in future. So practical exam also will be in the offline mode, face-to-face mode.
So we have to get our typed files only, right?
That I
Because we
cannot
were
tell
in December only we were told to type the files as it was in the online mode. Now things are becoming offline, but we have already created the file and everything.
Adeline, I just told you that because this is like, regarding online, offline topics, you can just write to psychology@ignou.ac.in, because this we will not be able to tell you. It is a subject specific thing.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
but as far as I understand this issue, I am not sure whether a practical file to be typed. I don't know if you have got some specific written instructions from your study center for preparing a typed file. I'm not aware about this. I'm not sure about this, because assignments and all other things, whatsoever is the scenario, even in the case of assignments also, during the past 2 years of corona pandemic, we have asked our students to handwritten assignments to be uploaded. We did not ask our students to upload the typed assignments.
Yes,
so
sir.
if the assignments are to be handwritten, scanned and uploaded, in the same way the practical files should also be handwritten. It should not be typed. I am not sure whether what type of instructions you have got from your study center. I am not aware of that.
So there is a different manual for online practical submission by IGNOU only on the website,
Okay.
and
Is it specified there that you have to type your practical file?
Yes, sir, as it was mentioned for a project also, and I have already submitted my project. So it was mentioned for the project also that I have typed my assignments and internship report. I agree, but when it comes to project of second year and practicals of both the years, I have typed it.
Moni madam, I think you can go through the instructions available at IGNOU website. What do they say? Instructions you can find out at IGNOU website regarding online practical file, whether the practical file was to be typed or it should be handwritten. But I think that if we are asking the assignments to be handwritten, then practical is a little bit more serious activity. You kindly check the instructions at IGNOU website regarding the practicals and project.
Yes, sir. Please wait for a few minutes, Adeline.
Thank you.
मैम, if I may add in, सर, हमें जो practical file की नई online का जो हमें मिला था, the file had to be typed. It was very clearly written in the instructions that they need a typed format of the file. क्योंकि उसमें कुछ videos थे जो हमें देखने थे, उस video के ऊपर comment करना था, और एक हमारे पास हमें एक online कोई चीज पढ़ाई करनी थी, उसके ऊपर हमें कमेंट करना था, तो वो सब अटैच करके हमें टाइप फाइल करनी थी. And it was very, very clearly written. The project as well as the practical file has to be typed and submitted. MPCL 007 as well as the second year practical file. It was very, very clear instructions given to us to type the file.
Okay.
For both the years.
If it is written there in the instructions, then there is no issue. Yes, Moni madam is sharing her screen. I think she is showing the instructions.
It is written that once the test is completed, you need to prepare a report based on the test administration. The report needs to be typed in Word document.
Okay.
Is this the guidelines that you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
January 2021?
Yes, ma'am. 2021
Yes,
के practical file का हमें guidelines आए थे नए.
Okay. So this issue, right?
Practicals भी वो अलग थे. Not the normal practicals जो offline mode में होते हैं, वो practicals नहीं थे. ये practicals भी अलग उन्होंने online mode के लिए अलग बनाए थे.
Okay, so there is no further confusion about the mode of the practical file, whether it should be typed or handwritten. So when we have clear-cut instructions that the practical file can be typed, it should be in the typed format. So there is no problem about it. Now your remaining issue is regarding the practical examination.
Yes, sir.
So for that, Moni madam, you please coordinate it with the study center. You kindly send them an email that the students are approaching us for the conduct of practical examination. You kindly fix the date at the earliest possible and inform us as well as the concerned students. Please send an email to the study center about this thing, please.
Yes, sir, I will do that. And you all, the students also of the MAPC are requested to contact your study center, and they will plan accordingly, and a mail will also go from the RC Delhi-1 side.
Yes, ma'am, because our files are ready. Our practical जो हमारी classes है practical online वो भी हो चुके हैं. हमारी files भी तैयार है. We are just waiting for the instructions to give the exam.
Yes, actually,
The exams, I said it will be conducted after the term end exam gets over. That is what I said in the beginning also.
Dear students, let me please repeat it. I think Moni madam has already clarified this thing to you. Actually, the practical examination is being conducted by the respective study centers. They decide the date and then they communicate this date of practical examination to the concerned students. So there is no further specific need of any special instruction from the regional center to study center. In the normal circumstances, regional center does not issue any specific instruction in each exam session to the study centers that you please conduct exam. No, it is not required from our side. This is a normal routine activity, and all the study centers on their own, they decide the practical examination dates and then they communicate these dates to the concerned students as well as to us at the regional center. So I don't know why they have replied you in such a manner that they have not received any instruction from the regional center. I think Moni madam has also informed you about it. Moni madam, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So students, dear students, you also please contact your study center, and in the meantime, Moni madam also will send an email to the study center for conducting your practical exam at the earliest. This is not a big problem. Moni madam will coordinate it with the study center. Please don't worry about it.
Shoaib Akhtar Khan, do you have any query?
जी मैम, मैं जामिया मिल्लिया इस्लामिया यूनिवर्सिटी से मेरा सेंटर है, स्टडी सेंटर। तो मेरा प्रोग्राम है मैम बीएससी। तो क्या मैं जान सकता हूँ मैम, मेरे बीएससी बैचलर इन साइंस।
अच्छा
जी, तो सर क्या मैं जान सकता हूँ प्रैक्टिकल एग्जामिनेशन कब तक होंगे?
आपका एनरोलमेंट नंबर क्या है शोएब?
1752।
1752, मतलब आप बीएससी के स्टूडेंट हैं। तो प्रैक्टिकल तो हमारे अभी हुए थे, और आपका सेंटर 0707 है।
नहीं, 0765।
अच्छा, तो वहां पे हमारे क्लासेस वगैरह तो चल रहे हैं। प्रैक्टिकल का फिलहाल हमारे पास कोई शेड्यूल उनकी तरफ से नहीं आया है, और चूंकि अभी काफी कुछ एक्टिविटीज जो है वो ऑनलाइन मोड में कंडक्ट हो रही थी, तो अब अगर वहाँ सेशंस होंगे तो उसकी शेड्यूल जैसे ही आएगी वो आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन हो जाएगी। और अगर आप बैकलॉग स्टूडेंट हैं तो आप आरसी दिल्ली 1 की वेबसाइट को देखते रहिएगा, क्योंकि कई बैकलॉग स्टूडेंट्स जो करंट सेशन के हैं उनको हम इन्फॉर्म करते हैं। तो अगर आप बैकलॉग हैं तो आप आरसी दिल्ली 1 की वेबसाइट को देखते रहिएगा और दिल्ली 1 के ऑफिस के टच में भी रहिएगा, ताकि अब अगर जब भी प्रैक्टिकल शेड्यूल हमारे पास आए तो आपका मिस ना हो।
ओके मैम। मैम वो एक और था कि असाइनमेंट मैंने सबमिट किए थे दिसंबर में, उसके मार्क्स अभी तक अपडेट नहीं हुए हैं।
असाइनमेंट के लिए आप मंडे को जो हमारा सेशन होता है इसी लिंक और इसी समय पर, इसी लिंक के
जी
थ्रू आप उसमें अटेंड
जी
करके आप अपनी क्वेरीज पूछ सकते हैं।
ओके, अगले मंडे को होगा मैम जरूर।
जी,
ओके, थैंक यू मैम।
ओके, वेलकम। Nancy and Adeline, you two also can leave the meeting if your queries are resolved.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
Can you repeat that, ma'am? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You can leave the meeting if your queries are resolved.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. Yes, Simran, you have joined the meeting. Do you have any queries related to project or practical component of your program?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon.
No, ma'am, actually, I don't have any such question. I just want to join the class.
This is not a class. This is a grievance
Sorry,
redressal meet.
sorry, ma'am, this session.
It's okay. You may leave if you have no query.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Moni madam, I think that if there are no more students for interaction and if there are no further grievances, no students are there in this meeting at present. So I think we can wind it up and we can.
Yes. A mail has been sent to 0713 just now regarding the practical issues that students were facing and who had just mentioned here in this meeting. So a mail has been sent just now.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. That's wonderful. So, thanks. Then I think that now we should close this session.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.